This is something that has to happen, Judge.
Yeah, I mentioned that we were expecting to be joined by the Sprint CEO, Marcelo Clare, who was in that meeting in the East Room with President Trump today, other top CEOs. Mr. Clare, in fact, is with us now. Marcelo, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
It's great to have you on our show. Welcome.
Thank you.
What was your big takeaway from the meeting with the President today?
I mean, we had a great day. We were able to be together, AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, at Sprint with one common front, and be able to show the President and the Vice President why 5G and the Internet of Things are so important for the future of America. We're able to explain that we plan to invest close to $275 billion the industry together and create over 3 million jobs. And I think being able to show them with a live demonstration of what a small cell and what 5G is was remarkable, and the problems that we have as we try to deploy our infrastructure.
It's great. We're looking actually at video right now of you with the President, some of the other folks who were in the East Room today. Was this your first meeting with President Trump?
This is my first in-person meeting. I had a telephonic meeting when we announced the creation of 5,000 jobs, that Sprint committed to bring 5,000 jobs back to the U.S., so it was nice to meet him in person. It was nice to actually be able to give him a live demo and show how easy it is to deploy the new infrastructure in 5G.
He didn't give you a hard time for being such a vocal supporter of Hillary Clinton, did he?
We did not discuss that.
There's a surprise. You said you were going to give him a fair chance. Those were your words. How do you think he's done thus far?
Well, as it relates, and I'm going to speak mainly to technology, it was very nice for him to be very open and understand what is needed in order for the U.S. to continue to lead. So I'm very pleased to the fact that we had pretty much everybody in the administration, Secretary Ross, Vice President Pence, Ivanka, Jared, pretty much everybody was there, and the level of enthusiasm in order to help us continue to grow was definitely remarkable.
You mentioned this fund that SoftBank, as you represented SoftBank as well, and Masa-san have put forward. How do you expect that money to be deployed, and how quickly will it be?
Well, you know, now I'm part of SoftBank. Officially I joined SoftBank board yesterday, so it was very nice to represent that we have created the largest venture capital fund in the world, you know, $100 billion fund. And we're looking at many different companies today in terms of how it's going to be the new trends, the new information revolution, robotics, artificial intelligence, ride-sharing, Internet of Things, all the new and exciting things that are going to change the world. Obviously, it's a large fund, and we want to make sure that we deploy it responsibly, and we're on the works in terms of deploying our first $100 billion fund.
You know, I noted that John Legere was not in the room. Is that a good or a bad thing?
Well, I think his two best people were in the room, so it was very nice to be able to share some time with them and be able to talk about the industry.
Is your deal going to happen or not?
Well, like I've said before, we are right now exploring many different alternatives, T-Mobile being one of them and some other ones, and we're going to do what's better for all the shareholders of Sprint.
But you have been clear, though, even on this network, you've cited what you've characterized as enormous levels of synergies between your two companies. I mean, if you put 3 and 4 together, you are much better able to compete with that gentleman who was sitting right next to the president, that being Randall Stephenson of AT&T.
Well, 100%. I mean, we've said it. T-Mobile has said it. I mean, you're looking at synergies in the tune of $30 to $40 billion of net present value, and we're excited. But obviously, we got to evaluate every other alternative to make sure that we're making the right decision for the future of Sprint. We've always said it. This is a scale game. Today, combined, if the government were to allow us to combine, we will actually still be number 3, but we will be a formidable competitor, and we'll continue to disrupt the industry and make it better for the American consumer the way we've both been doing, John Legere and ourselves. So I think combined, we will just be a powerful combination, and we will make sure that we continue to do good for the American consumer.
What sort of feel do you have on the regulatory environment in general under this new president? How do you think they would take a planned deal between your two companies? The government has seemed to make it clear in the past that they love having 4, not less.
Well, we can't talk about 4 anymore, right? There's a lot more competitors. You know, the fact that Comcast entered the wireless space, the fact that Charter's is entering, those are going to be formidable competitors. Google's in the market now with Google Fi. There's a huge company called TracFone, so there's no longer 4 to 3. You're talking about there's 7 or 8 formidable competitors today. So we think the market has definitely changed. And then secondly, you know, we're going to need to make some serious investment in order to bring 5G to the United States, and that's going to require, you know, the tune of $40 to $50 billion of investment. And, you know, when you look at the combined cash flow of Sprint and T-Mobile, you know, together it will be much easier for us to make that sort of investment. So obviously, when the time is right, if we decide to merge Sprint and T-Mobile, then we're going to put together a strong and appealing case, which we think it will be the right thing to do. But like I said, we're in a good position right now. We have a lot of viable choices, and we're evaluating what's going to be better for the Sprint shareholders.
Sounds like you've already had some good hours spent on the bullet points that you would put forth to regulators. Marcelo, it's great to talk to you today. Thanks for coming on Halftime.
Thank you.
All right, Sprint CEO Marcelo Clare. Now for a story that is new at noon. Watching shares of GE this hour. Nelson Peltz's Trian partner